when I'm playing live, I try to pretend I'm in the studio to kind of balance out the standard at which we, make the music. And again, every take, I'll never. I'm always amazed by the fact that every take can be completely different. Same piece of music, but whatever happened at 2:01 and 39 seconds, when that take, and all of a sudden and you know when the magic is in the room, the magic has to be on the in the room, and when it happens, it's just an amazing thing, and nobody will ever claim that they know how to get the magic take. It's just either there or not, and we've been, in the studio where you work all day on a song and don't get it, and then you can do it in a second take and you get the magic take. So today I brought some phones with me today, and Alan goes direct. I always like to go direct. Some engineers like to use an amp and mic the amp, and then they'll have I've done sessions where three different signal paths where you had two different mics on the amp, and so each one of those had a signal path, and then we had the direct from the bass. So many ways to get to the finished product. But today I just I have my trusty bass that I've been playing for years, Yamaha, and this is the prototype to my signature bass, but it's been on so many records that it's my lucky bass,
Mm-hmm.
I never leave it in the car. I never let the guys handle it. It stays with me.
Well, you literally walk into a restaurant with your bass.
Exactly. No, I mean, if I have something after this, people have seen me walking straight movie theater with the bass. I went and I had a session in New York a while back, and one of my friends, who's the musical director for Hamilton, I had texted him. I said, "It'd be great to come." And that night I landed, and he says, "Get over here right away. We got a seat with your name on it." And so I went in there, bass over the shoulder, and just because for me this has been my best friend for more than 30 years, and
you endorse a DI company, right? You endorse,
and Radial Engineering provided me with a beautiful DI called the Firefly. And the thing I like about that is it's a beautiful tube sound, and it also has two inputs, and many times I'll be playing the either electric upright or the electric bass. And on gigs, it's perfect because then I can have them both going through the amp, which usually only has one channel. And so that, along with a box that I have that's called mid-frequency shave box, but we
Can we see the DI?
Yeah, today DI though is going to be, we're going to use the Avalons.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, which are fantastic too, and I have these in my studio. This is the box. Actually, they made it for me. It's called the mid-frequency shave box, but then we love the sound, and then we called it the NE1, and it's the magic box. And what I do is I plug the bass in there, and all of a sudden, magically, it sounds amazing. And I could tell you what's in it, but I'd have to kill you. So but again, just my rig is very simple, just because I feel like the bass is kind of like the one thing, because back in the day, all the guitars, they had these racks. They look like condominiums coming in there. It took a day to set up these things, all this gear, and now it's now pedal board and trimmed down from that day. But I always felt like as the bass, going direct and just being very simple, kind of not leaving too much for the engineer to have to worry about if I can, So yesterday I put new batteries in the bass and in my box, new strings, and just that's one thing I always tell my students.
Are
at
there
the class.
batteries in your equalizer box?
And yes, there's a battery in there, 9 volt in the base, and you know, I'm always looking for the real good cables, and so just giving you a real good signal path, and making sure that when I walk out of here, there's something that I can leave that represents, hopefully represents in a good way.
What kind of cables are you using?
And I have there was a company called Tower Labs that they do all the home studios, and I walked into a store one time and checked the cable out, and it was fantastic. I said, I'll take it, and then he said, okay, that'll be $1,000. Wait, wait a second, you know. And but we work together, and so those guys, and at the moment now I'm just I have Klotz cables, and I'm still experimenting because I just came from the NAM show, Winter NAM, and got a lot of guys hitting me with cables, you know. So
You really hear the difference between cables?
I do. It's funny, and the thing I don't hear as much is like this particular cable has and the Tower Labs, they had a direction, and so they said, you know, always play in one direction, and it'll burn it into a certain sound. So I did that for many years. This one actually has and this is Dave Labaga. He sent me these from where is he? He's in Poland. But on this end it says punch, and on this end it says rock. So I don't know. You know, I've tried to. Hey, do you want a rock sound or a punchy bass today? You know, but you know, a lot of people again are into making the best, you know, products, and this time at NAM I did see some cables that I think everybody's still working hard on trying to represent the sound and to recreate the sound of the instrument. So at the moment I'm kind of still.
Would you like to plug in and
on
let's
cables.
hear some stuff?
Sure.
I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and switch my mic off.
And you always prefer the active pickups.
I do like the active pickups, although I haven't always had them, but I do like them.
What is it about them that, I mean, just more sensitive, more
Yeah, it just seems more punchy, something, you know.
rounder kind of?
Yeah, a little rounder. So